What's up, everybody? It is another beautiful day in Montana. Today we're going to be in the garden a little bit. We're going to be planting potatoes in some grow bags. This is the first time we've done it, so you're going to be learning with us. We've already done one, so we've got kind of the system down for how we're going to do it. But real quick, I just wanted to say why we're doing this and some of the benefits. So number one is it's going to open up some of our real estate for our garden. As you can see, we've got our full garden, but we've only got so many garden boxes to work with and within this fenced areas that keeps away any animals, including bears. But so it's going to open up our real estate. And second, potatoes have a lot of different diseases, and if you're planting them in the same places, can develop diseases, I should say, and those can kind of spread through the soil and you can have different problems that way. So this way we're kind of localizing it, and we'll be able to keep the soils separate. And the third reason is we're hoping that we will be able to store them in these grow bags through winter for kind of a more long-term protection of the potatoes, and just see how that works. And they'd already be in their grow bags, and so hopefully that would be perfect for it. Now, you do not have to go and get grow bags, but this is the start of the season. You could just get some buckets, but you are going to want to make sure that it has drain holes in it. And I'll show you guys the soil, I'll show you everything like that, but it is not too late at all. We're just planting ours. We're gonna do this today. I'm posting this tomorrow, so if you're watching this video, it's not too late to go get your potatoes, get a bucket, and get some potatoes growing. So you may be wondering, why do potatoes? Now, for us, it's a few things. Homegrown potatoes just seem to taste so much better. And while the ratio of garden space to how much potatoes cost may not exactly be worth it, one of the positives is that you know what has gone into that potato and what hasn't. So you don't have to worry about different pesticides and things like that in potatoes you've grown at home. And with the grow bags, you kind of take away that it's taking up my garden space for maybe potatoes that are plants that make more sense to grow. And they just taste delicious. There's so many different kinds of potatoes that you can grow, all of them delicious, and you're not going to get that type of variety at the grocery store. Okay, so here we are. This is everything you need. We've got compost, potting soil, our potatoes, and our grow bag. So we're going to start out with our compost, and we're just going to just grab some, and we're just going to cover the bottom. We're going to go ahead and water this bottom layer. And move on to our potting soil. We did not pre-hydrate this, but because we're out here, it's not as big as a deal as when we're doing microgreens. So we got another few inches here. And we're gonna water this layer. And then we've got our 3 potatoes, and we've got russet potatoes. We're gonna be planting lots, and we're just gonna evenly space them and get them in a little. And now we are going to cover them up with some more soil, and we're just gonna cover them. All right, just making sure that none of them are sticking out of the soil. And then we're gonna do our final layer of watering. So that's everything. We've got our little sign. Now what's gonna happen is the buds are gonna start coming up, and as they do, we're just gonna keep putting some straw in there so that the potatoes stay covered, because they can kind of come up and out, and if they get the sun on them, they will start to turn green, and a green potato is a poisonous potato. And so we'll just continue covering it with straw. The other benefit of straw is that it will keep the moisture contained within it. So that's how easy it is. Most people aren't even planting for a few weeks. So if you're seeing this video, grab some potatoes, grab some compost and potting soil and a bucket that you can drain with, and start planting your potatoes. And maybe at the end of the season, you'll have a nice harvest of potatoes that you can just store away with your bucket or whatever else you have. I also just wanted to mention that we are going to be watering those a few more times because they are hydrophobic. The soil is hydrophobic, but while we are going to want to continue to have the soil be wet, we're not going to want it to just be drenched in water all of the time. That's just going to create rot. That's why you want your bucket to be able to drain out, but we do want to make sure that for the most part we're keeping moisture within the soil so that they can grow. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like and a follow, and we'll see you next time.